Hello everyone, this is Jose Ruben Cubillo and this is video forum number 5. Um, well, I will be answering the questions that the professor published. Uh, it says, do you believe that multicultural education is part of the educational system in Costa Rica? If not, do you think we need this type of education and its principles? So, well, the answer for those questions will be based on one video and three articles I found. The video is called Multicultural Education Overview. It's according to Teachings in Education on YouTube. Then the first article is Multicultural Education Goals and Dimension, college education according to the University of Washington. The second one is what is multicultural education? An educator's guide to teaching diverse students according to the American University in California. And the third article is going to be multiculturalism in education, Educational Resurgence Journal Volume 3 according to Shankar Daksharat Dunghap. So, answering the first question, do you believe that multicultural education is part of the education system in Costa Rica? Well, I don't think so, honestly. And the simple reason of that is because based on the research I made on the articles, um, multiculturalism is basically, uh, well, it's a term that stands for the differences in gender, race, religion, um, background that many people have that diverse. That's what diverse means, being different, the differences. And in Costa Rica educational system, what they teach us is just a single culture, which is the one that is in here, the one basically from those dresses and those dresses, the typical food, the typical music, the the holidays. That's the one taught in our educational system, as at least for the at least for the for primary school, high school, elementary school, and yeah, in the public sector, of course. That's the one we learn. That's the one it's taught to us. So if I think that it should change, of course, I think that we should implement these more, let's say, educational, multicultural education, let's say. And the simple reason is because it brings a lot of benefits to the table that our current culture doesn't have. It brings benefits like, for example, a better understanding of others' cultures, a better knowledge of them as well. Also, the reduction of prejudices, and it also will bring more capable adults in the future, and it will also help the generations that are like left behind, the adult generation, that they don't not have this culture multiculturalism implemented. The teachers, the professors, they will have, well, they will have to adapt, of course, but that will be helpful for them as well, because they will know more cultures and they will implement new educational system, new point of views in their classes, and that will not only help them but also the students. So, and as an example, I want to mention how it works. Let's say in university, at least this for this class or this career, because in this career we see two culture classes, two culture classes courses, and in those culture courses we get to see more about other cultures, more about their point of views, how they behave, things they do, how they dress, religious, not only religious but also food. And I mean, those cultural classes that we take, they they are they help us to get this knowledge and to be more prepared how to deal with other cultures. But that's because it's this career. But why isn't implemented? I mean, I want to know why isn't that implemented in the educational system, not only for this career but for other careers, and for young learners, for the public high school and elementary school. Why isn't implemented there? In there's well, there are some cases where yes, they implement a little bit of other cultures and then you learn from them in history class, but it's not a multicultural education. You are not you are learning little bits of those cultures, but you are not learning those cultures themselves. Meanwhile, here in college, we see them in the campus, we see them more in a bigger depth. So why isn't that class implemented with all these benefits that it brings? Well, there are some things that are actually holding us back, and those will be like that there is a lack on the interaction uh, of these multicultural classes. Let's say lack of awareness from not only the students but from the educators. There are lack of strategies to teach this to teach these cultures. There is cultural conflicts as well that avoid, the cultural contact. They get avoided, so that's problem as well. And I think there are also these prejudices and stereotypes that are created among these cultures. So fortunately, well, in our country we do have some of those aspects, like lack of strategies and prejudices as in everywhere. So I think those are kind of the things that are holding us back. But at the same time, I think that they should implement or try to implement more of these systems in not only in college and in a specific career, but in all the other careers and in not all in the educational system in general, because it will be more beneficial not only for us, not only for the ones that are learning for, but also the cultures, for the other cultures that you're learning from, because they're gonna feel more integrated, they're gonna feel more empowered, and that's gonna help them as well. So yeah, that will be it for my video. I hope you like it, and I hope you see your comments in the post. So thank you and see you later.